All right, what is up, everybody?
That's
we are
loud.
at
Me down.
Dyersburg, Tennessee, Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park for the second half of the UTV stock and UTV Unlimited class. We have a couple different races going on today. See if I can get it pulled up here. We got about half dozen racers racing in the stock class. We got a dozen or so, a dozen and a half guys in the Unlimited class. We did have quite a bit of breakage this morning.
We did. I think this course, Clyde was coming over here.
It was
just like, what's going on? It's not what he expected out of this course.
I was and it was kind of, again, freak stuff. A couple of them came up and told her they were going to try to get the second run going. Like I said, we talked to Adam Coons. He was going to piece it back together and get it going again. So we have several guys that are going to be racing again later on this afternoon. We have a couple that are going to be out for the day, although some of them will get it fixed and race the Bounty Series tomorrow, which Adam said he's going to try to do again. So some of these guys we'll see multiple times this weekend in a side-by-side and a big bouncer. So pretty excited. I think we're going to kick it off with a stock class. That's what we're going to start off with, which will be Wade Good, Paul Wolf, Brendan Davis, Cody Kaysen, Dan Carter, Clint Garrison, and Mike Vance.
Clint Garrison and Mike Vance did not race stock class today, so that narrowed it down. You guys are watching the RCV Performance, SRRS number 3, presented by Spider Off-Road this weekend. And, we already had Hill 1 for the Rocklife Offroad stock class and Hill 1 for the RCV Axle Unlimited class, also called the Cup class.
Yes.
A lot of different
It is. There's a lot going on.
Descriptors.
Speaking of Rocklife, thanks for the sunglasses. They hooked me up this morning with some sweet Pit Vipers because I forgot my sunglasses at home, so they came up and took care of us. So now I'm not. Earlier this morning, I was kind of glancing into the sun, so that'd have been a rough day.
I tried them on, and I felt like a stormtrooper.
She looked kind of like a welder, pipeline welder, you know. Need like a big wad of chew.
They don't fit my face. They slide down my nose.
Yeah.
I'll stick with my aviators.
Yeah. It's a good time, so we're going to have a good day. So huge shout-out to Brian Dunnigan and the Rocklife crew. I know they keep a lot of the Rock Bouncer, or the side-by-side guys going with their parts. All right, sounds like Paul Wolf was pulling the line now.
Good call.
I know.
Y'all, the bugs out here this weekend, I don't know if it's the warm weather or the rain or what brought them out, but there's every kind of little flying thing from like yellow jacket and wasp but down to these tiny little gnats. Look at that little thing.
He got the Bob got the backhoe out and stirred a bunch of them up when he was roughing around some kudzu earlier. So
I guess.
I think they're all pretty fired up at this point.
All right, we mentioned the carnage we had on Hill 1.
Quite a bit.
We had 2 endos. Tyler Heinzel and Tyler Bradley both endoing. And Tyler, of course, asking for prayer. He's going to get his back checked out and make sure that everything's okay. Obviously, with any kind of spinal, even possibility of an injury, you want to be extra careful with that. So y'all be thinking about Tyler Heinzel. And Tyler Bradley, I think he was okay.
Yep.
He endoed right out the starting line here.
We had some pretty rough wrecks. And again, like I said, safety is one of our primary concerns here. We all want to come out and have a good time, want to compete and go hard. But at the same time, we also want to be safe. And your back
also want to go home.
Yes. Your back is one of the things, you're going to have that for life. You want to make sure you take care of that. We're all going to have some back issues, especially when we're 80 and 90, I'm sure. But we want to make sure.
Don't say that. I can't. I'm already starting, and I'm only 30. I don't know why it's not loading.
You're 30 years old?
Yeah. Oh, how old did you think I was?
I knew you're 30. It was funny, though, when I first started doing the broadcasting, I was thinking you were, like, much, much younger than you were. I was like...
Everybody does.
Yeah. I was like,
that's good because go to college someday when I'm 40, I'm going to still look like I'm in
I'll be like,
30s.
Oh, are you going to graduate? When you graduate high school?
Matt, how old are you?
I'm old enough. I'm old enough to know better. That's all you need to worry about, okay? That's true.
That's not a phrase I would use necessarily. Taylor said he was in charge of.
He said, I'm 24. I'm in charge of both of you. He kind of is, though. He really is. He is.
Strongly worded opinion.
Here we go.
All right, Paul Wolf is out on the course. This is Hill 2 for the Rocklife Offroad stock class.
Again, you know he's going to be a hard charger. They were able to get him welded back up. I guess they used Keith Toolman's welder, and they were both kind of hacking it back together, and Jake Pike pulled in. For those of you who don't know, Jake Pike is a welder by trade.
Jake knows like a little bit about welding.
He does. He went to school at the Midwest Welding Institute, or Missouri Welding Institute. They're one of his sponsors, so he always tried to rep them. So they saw him pull in and flagged him down instantly and said, "Hey, why don't you come on over here?
Hey, we have a job for you."
Yes, and he jumped out, flagged him down, or they flagged him down, and he jumped out and went over and welded it back together, and obviously it held pretty well. So huge shout out to Keith for letting us borrow his welder, and Jake for getting his piece back together. Obviously, it looks like you can see he jumped there. He's airing it out pretty good. So whatever his issue was on the first run, got it put back together. We got a special listener joining us here today. We got the big Zach in the house. Ooh,
hey.
Paul getting a little sideways there.
Will you pull it up? Mine's not loading for some reason.
That is not what he was trying to do.
Oh, man.
That's a very different approach. Let's see how it works out for him, Cotton.
See how it works out for him, Cotton. Oh, dodgeball. Any dodgeball fans out there?
Yeah, I'm glad you got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Bree looked at me like I said a different language.
Yes. It's Matt. Who is the character? Jason Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman was playing that.
Yeah. Super funny comedian.
Look at this. Air it out.
Nice.
Ow, baby.
Yeah.
$101.750.
101.750.
Paul having a little bit of trouble on that course.
Yeah.
Should be what? Brandon Davis up next.
I think
that
so.
looks like Dan Carter.
That doesn't look like Brandon.
Dan Carter.
Yeah.
What was Paul's time?
101.750.
0.750. All right. Yeah, I got hung up there a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what hung him up. Angie Bacon tuning in, part of that Bacon family.
Yeah. During the break, I went up there and talked with Tyler, and everything is good. We're just taking some really good necessary precautions. It's not. It's out of our hands. Like I said, I'm a dumb redneck. Here we go. Come on now, Dan Carter.
Again, Dan, sponsored by that Rocklife crew. Ooh.
Big Dan Carter coming
nosing down a little bit.
Let's go, Dan.
Dan races a full body and a race chassis both.
He just skimmed right over that gap.
He races a full body in the stock class. He also races a full tube chassis in the unlimited class.
Boy, if we get any rain tonight, that's going to be a soupy, muddy mess.
It will be nasty down there. And we noticed some of the side-by-sides are already starting to get kind of stuck in there a little bit. So
you might want to install some fenders.
Yeah. Get some of those tearaway visors, I think.
That's better than nothing. We'll shrink wrap your cab.
Yeah, whatever.
Just tearaways.
Yeah, tearaways, I've seen your dad did the chicken wire for the knockout race at Mid-America.
A lot of people had to upgrade to the chicken wire because the rocks are brutal knockout. Yeah.
And I'm sure one of those coming through the cab would definitely hurt.
Man, you don't want none. Trust me.
Spinning off the back wheel, say, Danny Smith's buggy. I'm sure that's Redefine's projectile.
David Uptain, I wanted to answer your question. What kind of preferred jelly donut? Yeah, I don't even discriminate. I do all types of jelly donuts, as if you couldn't tell from looking at me.
Zach's like, it's great to be here. We actually did have some people bring us some donuts this morning.
Yeah,
it was pretty tasty. We're an equal opportunity snacker,
Oh yes.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever. We'll take it.
That was actually Mama Bottom.
Yeah.
Brought those donuts to us this morning.
Okay.
Big thanks to her. Here he goes. Air it out, Dan. Oh yeah.
Dan Carter.
Smooth. Good run, Dan Carter. Waiting for that official time. Okay, that's a
104.055.
104.055, Dan Carter.
For Dan. Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay.
Just coming in right behind Paul Wolf there. Had a quick time. Looks like a few seconds difference. Again, Call got hung up a little bit. Dan might have been taking it slow, trying to get some points on the board. A course this long, there's so many room to make error and obviously be able to adjust.
Brandon Davis, here we go.
All right. Brandon doing double duty in the full body in both classes today.
Oh. And Paul is struggling too. I think they got his buggy maybe ironed out. It's ironed out enough he, had to try it again, but a lot better time the second time. I felt bad for him the first time.
Yeah. And especially when he got so close to the finish line.
10 feet away from it.
Well, actually, what people might not have known is he started having trouble as soon as he finished his climb, and then it got worse.
Oh, yes.
There you go. Brandon's in it hard. And he changes the tune for this, too. He runs a stock tune for this class, and that's basically the only change he makes between unlimited and stock in that buggy is simply the tune it runs. Still running off the same gas and everything else, so pump gas, of course.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But, it's tunable, it's adjustable, and everything else. If you notice, there was a little bit of time delay between when we were waiting for him to get out on hill 1, so that was what he was doing.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just going to adjust my tune, no big deal, right?
Yeah, just throw a bigger tune in it.
Yeah. It's kind of handy.
All right, here he goes.
Zach, what's your favorite thing about coming here to race at Bikini Bottoms?
The fact that I don't have to drive far. It's the closest.
That is a very fair answer. I'm the same way.
The park could be pure garbage, and I'd still be happy because I do not have to drive far.
It's
awesome. Not that situation, of course.
Yeah.
But, oh, yes.
Wow.
89.982 for Brandon.
That's an 89.982, Cheryl. 89.982. Not too shabby.
That is the fastest time right now on Hill 2.
We ain't run the Unlimited yet.
I think that he was third place on the first course, and that puts him currently sitting first place on the second, so he might be on the podium today.
Yeah. And Timmy throw up a fourth.
Yeah.
Way to go, Timmy.
Yeah. Yeah, Timmy don't mess around.
Wade Good. Oh, my gosh. Everybody look out. It's Wade Good.
And again, Wade Good got married last weekend and lost his wedding ring already on the first run, so...
Well,
I hate that.
Fortunately, it was made of paper, so...
Yeah. We said you need to get one of those, silicone ones.
Yeah, silicone.
The rubber one that way.
I'm a big fan. More silicone, the better. When you're doing insulation and everything, caulking.
Yeah.
When you're using your, Well, good job. Way to make that. That was a really clean jump. He's been a little front heavy, if you notice, on all of his jumps, and I don't know if that's the Can-Am or the timing on his throttle. Yeah. But if you'll notice, that buggy is nosediving more so than any other buggy we have, and then he guns it as soon as his front hits because of he wants his front diff to be under power when he gets back in the gas and not spinning freely, and it's really throwing the back down hard, and he's got a real soft rear suspension in that buggy. You'll see right there, it's all going a little bit above flat every time it comes down. And that's huge to me because it's a clearance issue, but it's also a grip issue, so it's a plus, it's a double-edged sword there.
Yeah, again, he has been, the first run this morning was just absolutely all out hauling there.
Yes. Look at that. He came down that hill like a champ. No fear. Oh, yeah. He's gonna straighten it out and air it out. The track goes a little closer than I'd like.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that until I saw his wild self driving through there.
Yeah.
Whoa. 82.989.
Wow. That is flying.
That is solidly in the lead for Hill 2
if anybody
right
finds
now.
Wade
yes.
He needs it. You've already lost it. He literally kept up with it for almost 7 days.
Yeah. Almost 7 days.
Yeah, 6 days solid 6 days.
Yeah.
Poor Wade.
Yeah,
Everybody
poor guy.
knows now.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all didn't say it on the we're on the interweb, ain't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we was.
The world knows. All right, this is Cody Kaysen.
Yeah, Cody Kaysen.
What's up, Colton Holback? Thanks for tuning in.
Cody Kaysen, living that
David
single
Uptain.
life in that single-seater stock buggy.
David Uptain, getting that Rock Life group, hooking me and Zach up with our great shades today. I left my sunglasses at home, so we appreciate him a lot today. Me and Zach both.
You guys are twinning.
Yes.
I've never owned a pair of pit vipers.
I have not either.
And I was sitting down there staring into the sun like a not smart person. And And I was like, I'm going to get Pit Vipers because I got to try it, and I need a lot of coverage. And I actually feel good. They got the adjustable ear height, so you can set the pitch, the camber.
Wow.
The camber.
So
the camber.
fancy.
It is kind of nice.
And you match Matt now.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here he comes dropping. And I don't know if y'all relayed the message to them, but those drops are straight down. There's no give. In fact, I think one of them has a negative camber.
No.
Negative camber.
Pretty much all we can see is whatever the drone perspective.
But if he shoots a front angle of those or gets down closer, if you go look at them, those drops are pretty much straight down. If somebody was to try to roll them, there's a good chance if they got in the brake too hard, they would front flip there. Not unlike the other places on the track that we've had front flips.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Which is crazy.
All right, Cody Kaysen.
Here he comes. Cody Kaysen waiting for the judges to get his time.
Yeah, judges. 90.562. Again, a very respectable time from Cody. That puts him in third place on the second course.
Glad to have Cody and Clay Kaysen come out and join us today.
Looks like
that was a good time.
Hutchins back on the line. Like I said, Christy has done something with her hair.
Okay, and
still looking
all right,
Matt,
you want to do a quick rundown from Hill 2?
I
and then
will.
We're going to go to Unlimited.
Came in on this is on the second course, not overall for the day, but the second course. Wade Good came in first with that 82-second smoking time. Brandon Davis came in second. Cody Grayson came in third. Paul Wolf came in fourth. Dan Carter came in fifth. And that's our top five for the second course. That was the stock class. Again, you see a full body rigs there. Now we're getting to kick off the unlimited class, which will go a little faster. Again, you'll see some of the full bodies will be.
It did not go faster on the first round.
That's
You're
true.
basing this
That's
on
true.
what?
Yes.
Okay.
So we see a couple of those full bodies will be coming back and race the second course of this afternoon. So yes, their pit wipers are now a requirement. We're going to get Bria set. So
No, you already saw me try yours on.
I did. She
Stormtrooper, remember?
Hey guys, I tell the crowd all the time, but if here he comes right here. This is Christy Hutchins. She has done something with her hair and it looks phenomenal. She shaved it off. Still got that thick bottom half though, really nice.
All right, for those that don't know, this is Justin Hoback
Running for Christy Hutchins.
in Christy Hutchins' spot.
Oh, hey, he's running the paddle tires too, if y'all didn't notice that. And he runs those because they pull so good in the dirt. And a lot of these long dirt climbs that the Clyde throws in here will give a huge advantage because the grip on those things is awesome. Now in the rock, you basically have to use their ability to build speed.
And like you said, a lot of that loose dirt at the top, I think you can definitely see those flinging just massive amounts of dirt out of them. So
I've run them I've run them out there at Little Sahara.
Yep.
And man, it makes a big difference. Makes the bike handle totally different.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you can definitely probably hear the bike bog down as you're throttling in hard, wide open throttle.
I tell the crowd all the time too, to make your friends jealous if you don't get to come out here and and everything else. Show them videos from Mad Ram 11 and Busted Knuckle, man. Those guys put together some awesome stuff. They got people out here working hard, trying to get you the best shots, and they really do a good job. I mean, that's how I pass all my time in the bathroom. Yes. Yeah. 100% of my time.
And if you don't take your phone with you, it feels like you just wasted like 4 whole minutes. Right
Look,
there.
I'm old. I remember when you had to get up and run to the phone when you were in the bathroom, and now you grab the phone to run to the bathroom.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Yes.
Things that change.
Yeah. I feel like if I go to the bathroom without my cell phone, I'm like, I just wasted 4 minutes of my life right there. Think of all the stuff I could have been getting done. Emails, whatever.
Yeah, it's productivity.
FaceTime somebody. Whatever it
getting
takes.
Crap done. That's what I call it.
Getting crap done.
Guys are weird.
Literally.
Yeah, like girls don't take your phone to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen girls. They started that trend. There you go. Woo! Looking good. Wow, Christy really let her air out on that one. Good job.
Definitely.
121.201.
Let's say that 3 times fast.
A lot of ones and twos.
Again, that was Christy Hutchins right in right there.
Stunt double.
Stunt double.
Yeah.
Okay.
They found one that looked just like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
okay.
tough, too.
Yeah.
Anybody that's seen Christy?
Yes. Yes.
Justin's a dead ringer.
Yes. Yes. Super close.
We get them confused all the time.
Yeah.
Like, is it Christy working the starting line?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not.
Just about a 2-foot height difference. No big deal.
Look at that. The camera, you can see her other half, Paul.
Yeah. His blonde, sparkly hair in the background.
Oh, my gosh. He's letting it grow out, too. And that is, oh, yeah. Luscious locks, Paul Wolf.
When it's really long, you can see it like sticking 2 inches out, sticking on the back of his helmet.
Oh, look at him. He just tossed it. He just tossed it. Did y'all see that? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Zach.
Man, with talent like that. Yeah. Our calendar is going to be off the hook.
Yes.
We got to get started on that.
We do. That would be the greatest calendar ever.
Yes.
Get a bunch of seasoned drivers in there. Oh, yeah.
I've already requested Thanksgiving because I remind everybody not to eat so much. And it's actually a 2 birds with 1 stone kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, ooh, I maybe should push back.
Cole Shirley is on here and said, Zach is an expert at trolling us on TikTok.
You know what I figured out? Algorithms are weird. We got Matt Cooper, though.
Matt Cooper? Is that kind of like Cooper Bentley?
It's like Cooper Bentley, but different.
Hey, do you know who Aaron Bentley is and why that's what's on our list?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I was actually working the start line, and it totally was Cooper. I could tell from the multicolored hair and the very, very feminine jawline.
Yeah.
That was, look at that line. He takes the same line as Cooper. Yeah, and that's so crazy. Cooper must have trained this guy.
Yeah.
And let him use his buggy. Looks like a miniature version of Hater Maker, doesn't it?
Kind of.
It does.
The original Hater Maker. Y'all knew what I was talking about there. Hey, and back to my trolling on TikTok. I figured out algorithms suck because you can put the best video in the world of the greatest run ever made and get nothing. And then I've got a video literally of the front windshield of my. That is not, dude. You can't park there.
You can't park there.
Hey.
Oh, that's a tough
Get
spot.
off the tree. You can't park there, dude. We're going to need that. The other guy's
not
going to be able to make it.
You guys can't tell.
And that's a super steep.
Okay, there's a better view.
Yeah. That's what we call a fish hook.
Looking at it from down here, that's a tough spot.
That angle there, look at that. You can see how steep that actually is.
Okay, back to what I was telling you. The algorithms, absolutely, they're hard to figure out.
Yes.
But I did figure out if I can I get on there and I'm just like, wow, those dune buggies really do go through the dirt fast, and you know they bounce, and are they electric, and you know, and everybody's like, oh, you're so stupid, but guess what you're doing? You're feeding that freaking video.
Oh yeah.
And if you can move it to a For You page status, and then it starts hitting,
it'll explode.
It'll explode because the content is good, and that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for the people to catch up with the coolness.
Yes.
And I mean, because what the sport we do,
as old as time. Right?
Yeah, y'all know like I do. The sport that we do is probably one of the most entertaining, definitely to participate in. Period. Whether you're a fan, whether you're a driver, whether you're media, you're a volunteer helper. You know, we have a great time, and it is so exciting.
It is.
And the more you know about it, the more it means to you. You realize if you're following points and a driver does something just like this, you realize, Paul Wolf hit limp mode in the middle, and he's battling for second place and third place with Wade Good in points for the season. It's just like, oh no, that's not good.
You realize what a devastating move that really was.
Yeah, and then considering Wade gets out there after Paul and does whatever he did around that tire in Hill 1, you're going, why are you all of a sudden, Paul still throws up a fourth place time with a limp buggy, it's like, oh, God.
And I've noticed Paul and Wade both cheer each other on, regardless of who's racing. The other one's up here cheering them on, saying, I hope I beats my time. It's awesome. Thanks so much for him.
Y'all may not know this, and I caught you when you came in because we were looking for a welder. Paul's entire steering control and everything was broke. And we literally found a guy up there that had brought a 110 stick welder. And Paul we drug it, got it over there to that guy's welder, and we were fixing it. But we drug it because Wade Good's up there turning it with his wheel. He's over there. They're both of them working like crazy trying to get Paul ready.
That's crazy.
And of course, I'm joking with him. I was like, "Come on, Wade, hurry up and get him ready so he can spank you on the course." And he's like, "We'll see."
Yeah. Well, it's just awesome to see the guys that you'd much rather. And I guess a couple years ago we saw it with Timmy and Bubba. Timmy broke, and so Bubba was going to be able to beat him. And Bubba said, "No, we're going to fix this." He said, "I don't want to beat you because of technicality. I want to straight up beat you."
Because Timmy had thrown his hands in the air.
Yeah,
we were at Wildcat, I think.
Yep.
And he had broke at the very top of the hill. And he had thrown his hands up. Brandon Davis did something very similar, just like that. Broke a steering at the top, tie rod come loose and everything else, and they fixed his. And that's a lot of that goes out to Keith Toolman, who is an asset, who's here on the scene today, who already made the recovery for Keith.
4 or 5 times.
For Tyler, yes.
I said, usually don't get this much workout with the side-by-sides. He's like, I know, I can't believe it.
Yeah, he's just graduating, if you will.
He's graduating.
Yeah, he's moved on up to the side-by-side.
Yeah, he gets a workout with the big bouncers. Not necessarily always with the side-by-sides, but today he's definitely getting a good workout.
Definitely.
Again, huge shout-out to Keith Toolman for coming. Usually,
oh my God.
He travels with the Bacon sometimes, comes out and does recovery for us. He has bolts and nuts and parts on there. He has grinders. Did
anybody else get excited when they saw Timothy change his profile picture on Facebook to him in a buggy?
And a helmet?
Yeah.
With a helmet? Mm-hmm. I did. I was like...
does this mean? What does this mean?
Why are you still in Rowdy? Or maybe you're not in Rowdy. Or maybe I can't tell. I felt retarded. I was like, oh, gosh, I want to know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I've heard
it's tough being you.
I've heard there's all kinds of stories coming out of that camp. There's a handful of buggies getting done or reworked on or new ones built. So I was teasing him, trying to get some. He said, I can't tell you. You're going live if you talk about it. I said, I know. I said, people want to know, buddy.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah. Let me check. Yep.
You got to sign a contract.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
They are getting Cooper off of that tree.
This is not going to be what we classify as an exciting recovery, and I don't think that's Cooper, is it?
It is Cooper.
I don't think Cooper's. I think they're running that buggy double duty.
Maybe.
I think they seriously are. No, this is.
Because we just had Justin. It's Cooper.
No, it's not. It's.
Who do you think it is, Zach?
Wait for it. Wait for it. Hey, who is that driver? I don't even have a radio on. Hey, who is that driving the buggy?
The medics who are up there.
I'm listening. Oh, I can hear it. It's confusing. It don't take much to confuse me, man.
It's even funner when there's like you and Clyde and somebody else who are all talking on the radio and we're having a conversation. We're in the middle of talking to live feed.
We're hearing all of it in our headsets.
And it's even when you're like making jokes. We're trying not to laugh because we're keeping our thought process going.
Yeah, and what I say on the radio is not what I say on the microphone. and that's
true.
Yeah, y'all, we can't feed this through.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd have to get a whole nother rating.
Yes.
It's going to be bad. And that whatever they did right there did not help.
Yes.
That was not the direction we would like to go. Hey, have y'all thought about turning the side-by-side around and pulling him the other way, away from the giant tree?
Zach, you always have such insight.
I know. I mean, I did own a towing company for like 2 decades. I'm going to go with...
That probably helped a little. All right.
Wait a minute. Let me get...
While they work on that, we are going to be right back.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
quick trip or a slow climb.
Come on.
When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Eliminate burnt plug wires forever with Excel Ceramic Spark Plug Wires. High-temperature double silicone construction makes them ideal for turbocharged and supercharged engines or any car with headers. Find a set for you.
Three seconds. There we go.
All right, and y'all missed it, but it actually ended up being a very exciting recovery. They rolled it down the hill, flipped 9 times. Buggy's fine. We're going to just move on.
We're going to move on.
Move on.
What's up, Alex? How's the hunting going? All right, I believe that Brady McCreath should be coming up to the line.
11-year-old Brady McCreath.
I'll find
11-year-old?
11-year-old.
Really?
Yes.
Get her done.
Yep.
That's awesome.
All right, guys, you are watching the RCV Performance SRRS number 3 presented by Spider Offroad.
He's fixing to come out.
We are in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
I don't know what you were doing when you were 11, but it probably
at
wasn't
Bikini
this.
Bottoms Off-Road Park, and this is Hill 2 for the RCV Axle UTV Cup Series. Oh,
that's going to be tough to make.
Right, there
He's got it. Yeah, there he goes. You know how sometimes your radio won't, play the song you want. You got to hit that playlist, baby. That's what he was doing.
Yeah. Adjusting his playlist. Sometimes we'll hear you when you're doing announcing in the background, and our commentary online, they'll start commenting. They can hear you in the background, which is, they love your commentary. It's always quite amusing.
Well, some do and some don't. And the more they know me, the more they love it. Everything I say is related to what they're doing and what they did in a race before or problems that they're having currently during the day, because I talk with all the drivers and constantly, and so what's up? Well, my steering quit working, but, if I cut it off and cut it back on, I can get it to work again.
Yeah.
So when they get on the course and they do that cut off, cut back on, I know exactly what they're doing, and that helps.
Well, again, I know that you do a lot for racers outside of the sport that no one else sees, no one else knows about. So usually if you're giving somebody a hard time, it's because you know a whole lot more or have done a whole lot more for that person than anybody else. And again, I love it. A lot of people go, "Oh, Zach must not like you." I'm like, "No, Zach loves me. That's why he rides me. If Zach doesn't like you, he'd be like,
"That's his love language."
It is. It's true. It is true.
Matt is one of the back to what I told you. I worked the starting line. Matt. I feel like Matt needs motivation. He needs to go out there. I've seen him drive, and he just needs to give it everything he's got and really go. And he doesn't want to look bad. He's a human, and so I give Matt a hard time, and it's funny. And it's over the years, it's gotten to everybody's like, oh, this and that. And
it's true.
And people are like, man, I don't know how somebody hadn't beat you up. And I'm like, hey, it ain't because I backed down or left. I just sitting here waiting on it. But what they don't know is I came to the driver and I told him everything I was going to say about him before I ever said it.
Yeah. and again, I think another time, I think the second time I met Zach, I went to the Spider Off-Road. We were doing some promo stuff. And I went to the wrong Spider Off-Road because at that point they had 2 locations. And I said, oh, man, I got to go to the other one. And I'll Uber there, whatever. And Zach's like, dude, I'm headed there now. Just get the truck. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. We were like running 90 down the interstate, just in a tow truck, laughing, having a great time.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that Zach does a lot for racers behind the scenes that no one else knows about.
There you go. He come down that real, he just stepped it. Come on, Brady. You got this. This kid, like I said, 11 years old. He aired it out the first time. Y'all remember that?
We did.
That.
He aired it out.
Yeah, he calmed down that time.
He did.
151.171 for Brady McCreath.
Again, that's a great time, and he's 11 years old out here. So Brady doing a great job for an 11-year-old out here, absolutely having a blast.
Is that cash?
That is
I think
cash
so.
money. Speaking of
little guys.
Our younger drivers,
Yes.
Cash is almost 13, I
Yeah.
believe I saw.
Cash money McCoy.
He had the fastest time on Hill 1.
Trying to hold down that first place spot. He got it on first on the Hill 1. Let's see what he can do on Hill 2. Come on.
Here we go. Clock is hot.
Yeah. Cash had the fastest time on Hill 1 with an 88.7. And then DC Thompson had the second fastest with an 88.9. So they
Now,
were neck and neck.
Coming into this, Cash is sitting real good. Buggy did real good. He feels real comfortable. Talk to him. DC, on the other hand, has been out there in the pits working like crazy
I
because
figured when he missed half the lineup after he was supposed to go, it's because he was still working on something.
his buggy is not opening up. He's running. He's not limp mode, but he's not. It's like a buggy will open up and then drop back, and he cannot figure out why. And I'm pretty sure Cash put something in his gas, but it's okay.
Which is funny because Cash and him shared a buggy like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, they did. They did.
We were saying that they're the only two guys that were the closest in size, so Cash had to share DC's bike, and it made it through all 4 passes. I was pretty impressed.
The last 4 races, DC's buggy has done double duty and made it. It's insane.
That's impressive.
And I feel like DC is often fighting issues
Yes.
all the time
Yes.
with that thing. So for it to stand up to that,
And again, weird issues. Like the time he was racing here, that bounty after the race was over was like racing for $1,000 and broke the gas pedal off. Like,
yeah, he's trying to shake champagne at the finish line with a beer budget, and it's it's tough. It's tough.
It is. It is.
Here comes Cash. That is a fast pass too. We've just been kind of jawing, but man, doggone.
Cash might have just put down and let's see.
Be hard to beat.
Ooh.
91.816.
Wow, that is moving.
Chris Hickman are down there telling him to chill out, dude. You made a really good pass. Is this Adam Coots?
This is.
This will be his 16th attempt at this park, and he has only completed 1 heel out of 16.
Well,
so let's get behind him.
Hopefully, we're about to watch number 2.
All right, guys, this is Adam's 16th attempt at a racetrack at this park. He has completed 1. We're going to try to get him to complete number 2 right here. We got to get behind him. He needs all the help he can get, obviously, no pun intended. Come on, Adam Coots, you got to make a full pass. Unfortunately, on his first run, when he came off of that jump, his glass fuel filter hit something. We can't figure out what it is.
Which is crazy that you broke a glass fuel filter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you guys missed Hill 1, Adam came over afterwards and and set on the table this glass fuel filter, and it was broken.
Which is crazy.
It's an inline filter that's just on the line from the tank to the motor, and it evidently took a shake. We can't figure out what it hit either because he had it.
Could a rock have just flung up and?
You know what? If there was a rock out here, I'd go with that. They had to carry bags from Home Depot Hill over here to make rock out here. There's somewhere with the interstate with no safety barriers because we had to build the interstate escalator over here. There's somewhere that's missing.
Escalator.
Yeah, there's somewhere that's missing all these flat pieces of concrete we built Trump's wall with. Okay, it's
a worthy cause.
Makes sense.
It is.
Worthy cause.
We added rock to the dirt to try to make it a rock race.
Yes.
Hats off to Bob and Pam for that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bob slaves away out here trying to get it all ready for you. Clyde gives him some pointers and kind of gives him some recommendations of what we'd like to see, and Bob tries to get it worked out ahead of time.
Yeah, when they get on the same page, though, that's going to be awesome.
Oh, man, come on.
Are you joking?
Come on, let's go.
All right, come on. I went over here with everything I got crossed. I done crossed up 2 toes.
Come on, Adam, let's go.
He's close.
Again, he's racing that shake and bake rig.
This is history for
Here we
Adam
go.
Coots right here.
Launch it up.
Oh, my
Aired it out. There we go.
It is.
Can you believe that? Good job, Adam. We're so happy. Party at Adam's camper. He's buying the drinks tonight. 120.159.
That's a 120.159 for Adam Koontz.
That's a full pull. That's
Heck yeah.
Complete heel.
Who cares how long it took? He made
Yeah,
it. We got
heck
baby
yeah.
step,
Heck
baby
yeah.
step. Clint Garrison on the line.
For those that have been asking if Wes Keene is here, you can see
See him,
Jake,
yeah.
Jake and Wes both standing there.
Oh yeah, there is.
So,
oh, man.
so who's giving pointers to who at that point? Like, is
I would
Jake?
take pointers on the hill from
I would
Wes
say
any day.
Wes Keene.
You think Wes is giving Jake pointers or Jake's giving Wes pointers?
No, right now, here comes
All right, here's Clint Garrison.
Hey, I'm going to switch places with my little buddy here.
Well, so far.
Hey, what'd you do here, Zach?
Just turn it. Turn it like that.
Oh, my gosh.
Kids these days.
Well, you're sitting pretty. Sitting good right now.
I think I am.
I said we got a couple other racers to go, but right now you're sitting, I think, in that top spot. I see you had a fast time on one, fast time on two. We'll see if we can't do it. I don't know. There's a handful of guys that could bump you down, but we'll see how it plays out. How'd the course feel?
The course felt good, smooth. I didn't push as hard as I could. Just wanted to keep the car together with points racing.
Yep. We understand. That's what Timmy always talks about, being consistent. You want to be fast, but you also got to finish the course.
Fast and consistent. That's what I'm trying to do. No mistakes on that one, so that one was pretty smooth run.
I said, what is that kind of the same plan for tomorrow on the big bouncer?
It is, but I'm not as much in the points as I could be. I've had a couple DNFs this year in the bouncer, so but I could. I'm gonna push pretty hard in the bouncer tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Come out and have a little fun with it. Kind of bang around, see how it goes. Again, the course is a little bit longer than normal too.
It's pretty long.
So you can come out and have a little more fun than usual. You know, got some uphill, got some downhill. We have some corners. It's going to be a pretty rough section. You know, you got Clint Garrison right now in the 427 chassis.
Good job, Matt.
There
you go.
Travis's old car.
Travis is Skelton's old car. See what his time is here.
What was my time?
100.169 for Clint Garrison.
Cash, you had a 91.
91. That's pretty all right.
That's pretty all right.
What's second place?
100, I guess, by Clint. So we still have Tim Cameron to go. We still have DC Thompson,
Wolf, DC,
Wade Good,
Brandon Wade.
Davis. So there's a handful of guys.
Got half the
Yeah, there's a
handful of guys that are very competitive that would love to knock you down a notch.
But you're definitely sitting in a real
we'll see how it goes. Brandon Davis kicking up the line here.
Hey, Brandon's wearing my shirt today, so that's why I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, Brandon's wearing Cash shirt.
There you go. And what's funny
Does
is...
that mean that Brandon drives faster too then?
It probably does.
Yeah.
It gains him a couple
And I seen Jake
hundredths
Pike.
a second.
Jake Pike is wearing Brandon's shirt today.
Look
I'm
at
like...
just all the love. All the love.
Hey, I'm supporting myself today.
Yeah? I've seen Timmy wear a Wade Good shirt. I've seen him wear
that's
Brandon
rare.
Davis shirt.
Timmy wearing somebody else's shirt, that's rare.
It is. I've seen him
Maybe
wear...
one day.
I've seen him wear 3 or 4 different shirts. So.
Cash, you'll know you made it then.
Yeah.
When Timmy's wearing
Somehow
one of
Wade
your
made it
shirts.
before me.
I said I've seen him wear Wade's shirt. I've seen him wear Brandon's shirt.
I don't know if he has one of my shirts.
You got to make something with some green on it.
There you go.
Timmy will wear it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't sound
That does not sound
I
good.
can hear it through the headset.
Brandon was hoping his diff would hold. He was telling me earlier that it was clinging.
Yeah, he
sounds
said,
terrible now.
He said he had some noise and he had changed out the axle shafts, hoping it was that, but it sounds like there's a
ringing pinion in the diff.
Yeah, it sounds like he has the front diff is gone.
Yeah, it sounds a little rough.
That does not sound good.
Don't look like it's pulling great either.
Yeah, it looks like. Whoa!
Is Brandon upside down? Oh, dang.
Oh man!
How did that even happen?
He got just kind of squirrely. I think the front, that front end not pulling. He got just a little squirrely there.
Front end didn't pull him around the turn.
Half a second.
Front end didn't pull him around that turn. He stuffed it in the green.
Wow, Paul is fast at running uphill.
Holy. Yeah, Paul's just not fast at his car. He's fast at everywhere.
He is. He is.
He's a runner.
He is.
Track star.
I say he's also tall, so he's got longer legs, so he can make that pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm a short little guy.
Speaking of running, Cash, I have a question for you. You could help us settle
I don't
this.
run.
Well, okay. we had this question last week. Between all of the in-trailer production crew here, me, Matt, Taylor, Clyde, Bill, who do you think would win a foot race? We posed this
Probably
question
Bree.
last
Oh,
week.
come on! Please. Please.
Bree's pretty athletic looking.
Yeah. 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 I tell you. Yeah, for real, bro. Where's the guy vote? There's like 12.
Thank you, Cash.
12 guys and 2 girls, and the girl always gets the vote. I tell you.
It's not picking sides. It's just she's fast, I guess.
We had a race a few years ago up a course. Me, Danny Smith, and about 12,
Danny
15.
won.
I won.
You won?
What? You beat Danny?
Up a hill on foot.
What?
$100
Is there
bill.
video evidence?
It was at Busted Knuckle
I'm gonna
Off-Road
ask
Park.
Danny.
There's no video.
Busted Knuckle Off-Road Park.
That
Ask
doesn't
Danny
mean
Smith
anything.
about it.
All right, I'm gonna ask
Danny
Danny.
took second.
All right.
My brother made it about halfway up the hill. Was like, I'm good.
That's
good.
what I was.
Now, if it's an
half.
uphill race, that's a different.
It was.
Different.
It was.
Whole nother animal.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Period. I ain't running.
I'm not saying I could beat him today. That was about 4 years ago. I was a little more nimble. I was a little more agile.
Don't all those Dr. Peppers like give you a little pep in your step?
Yeah.
Not for me. I don't try to. I'm not no runner.
Yeah, I'm not no runner.
I'll stick in the cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll stay in the cars.
It is a little bit easier when you just touch the pedal and it zooms right up the hill.
Oh, it is.
Cash, what do you do when you're not either doing school or doing something to do with racing, aside from racing?
Yeah, what's your
Well,
hobby?
when it's summer, I'll be out on the lake on my jet skis, wakeboarding, surfing, all that fun stuff.
And what do you do in the off season, like over the winter time?
Well, I'll hunt some.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Good times.
Yeah, I killed my first deer last year or the year before. I can't remember.
There you go.
But, yep.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming to talk to us, bud.
Yep. Thanks, y'all.
That was
Bye.
Cash LaCroix.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Affordable EFI is in sight now with Sniper EFI from Holley. Easy to install, self-tunes, and replaces most 4-barrel carbs. Forget cold start issues, hesitations, vapor lock, and flooding. Get big performance starting at just $999.95. Sniper EFI.
Eliminate burnt plug wires forever with Excel Ceramic Spark Plug Wires. High-temperature double silicone construction makes them ideal for turbocharged and supercharged engines or any car with headers. Find a set for your application today at excel-ignition.com.
That's good.
Sorry, I just flicked the stick.
What did you do?
EFI from Holley. Easy to install, self-tunes, and replaces most 4-barrel carbs. Forget cold start issues, hesitations, vapor lock, and flooding. Get big performance starting at just $999.95.
What is up, everybody? We're back, and we're here at Dyersburg Off-Road, or Dyers, Tennessee, at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park, and we are having a good time here today. We have good weather. They're saying some rain's going to come in tonight, so tomorrow could be prove interesting. Looks like we got Wade Good in the rental coming off the line. He's going to definitely come out and try to set a good time. He was flying at 91 seconds on the first course, so we're going to see how the second course goes.
I am real curious to see what the rain that is supposed to be coming in tonight is going to do to the park out here for tomorrow.
Wade is flying right now. Whoa, he is getting squirrely. He is absolutely hauling.
All right, right now, Wade needs to beat a 91 from Cash.
Hey, he looks sick. He's going pretty fast. Wade's one of those full tilt drivers. He can get out there and just let it all hang out and put it on the line.
Zach.
I don't know. Come on. Looking good. Come on. Don't slow down now.
Get her done. Again, he is pushing it hard.
He barely missed that tree. One thing about this park, and it is really hard to tell on camera, is how off-camber coming across the hillside is. It's not just an easy little.
This may be faster than 90.
Trip across there.
Ooh, that's going to be fast. Okay.
We made up some time, man. He went up that other hill faster than the plug was rising.
Woo! Ho!
Woo! 90.532. That is your fastest time on the second course.
Where's Cat?
Woo!
90.532.
Wow.
90.532. 90.532.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Smoking. He took Cable Hill like wide open throttle all the way down. And again, that is so hard to. This is such a long course. It is so hard to shave a second off of that time. And again, Cash was flying, so to see Wade go almost a full second faster, or a little over a full second faster, is incredible.
Wade just hit every part of the course.
Yeah.
Smooth and fast.
Yeah. Next question is, we've got DC Thompson and Tim Cameron. How are they going to push it as hard as Wade was?
What's up, Colton?
Oh my gosh.
He says, keep them in check, Justin and Zach and Clyde. Do you mean that we should keep them in check? Because that sounds accurate.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, is Tim Cameron on the line? All right, I think it's Timmy.
It sounded like it was cracking a little bit when he was pulling the line, so I'm not sure what's going on. I see Chris Hickman walking over, part of the Wade Good fan club they got their rental shirts on.
Chris Hickman is the head honcho of the Wade Good Everything Club.
He is. Here's Timmy. Clock is hot.
Shout out to Jack Porter on the starting line doing safety checks and getting everybody ready to go. And apparently he's even going to be on camera, or running a camera tomorrow.
Really? Okay.
Because our very own Nick Mott is going to be in a rock bouncer tomorrow, which I can't wait to see.
I heard that. Whose bouncer is going to run?
He's racing Smoked Out.
Okay.
And I asked him a couple questions about it and made a video this morning, posted it to the SRRS page and my racing page, so y'all go watch that.
Jack is definitely a jack of all trades. Oh, took a flag.
Woo.
Timmy's hollered. Again, trying to be smooth there. Trying to set a quick time. This is going to be fast enough to beat that 90 spot. Then we'll see how fast he takes down the Cable Hill here. Ooh, he's moving pretty quick.
This is Fable Hill, Matt.
Fable Hill.
Fable Hill. An important distinction.
Ooh.
That hill looks fun at the end,
It
Matt.
does.
You're going to have fun with that tomorrow.
See what our time is. Whoa.
848.
90.848. That is absolutely hauling.
That means Wade is still in the lead for Hill 2 with a 90.5, now followed by Timmy with a 90.8, and then Cash with a 91.
What's crazy, if there's one more person that knocks Cash down on the second hill, him and Wade will be tied. So we'll have to go to add up times.
All right, this is Jake Christensen Jr.
Already beat Tyler Bradley. Just beat Tyler Heinzel.
Again, Jake Christensen Jr. races with us several times this year. Getting the Noisy Boy buggy. He's a regular driver as well.
If you guys randomly hear us laughing, usually it's because we're listening to Zach.
Yes.
All right, Jake. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Wait, hey.
Oh, there we go. Back on the wheels. The crowd is like absolutely clapping for him right now. That's so great.
Look at that. Like a champ. And still going.
Greeting from Belgium. That is awesome. Somebody tuning in from Belgium. That's super cool. Angie Bacon hopping in there. James Cantrell, handful of others. He's going to have a pretty good time, even with the rollover. Again, in the Southern Rock Racing Series, our rules state that if you do wreck or rollover or have an issue, as long as you're able to recover yourself or get the vehicle going by yourself, you still can continue racing until you're timed out or have crossed the finish line. Once you receive the time, once you receive your time limit, once the time limit is passed, as long as you're making forward progress, you're still able to keep that forward momentum going. Once the forward momentum is broken, then your time is over. Obviously, it looks like he's going to be in plenty of time. So, see what his time is going to be.
138,710.
Pretty good time for considering he rolled over during that run.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a sketchy part of the hill to roll over on, too. That's all the way at the very top.
Because if you roll over there, it's coming all the way back down.
There aren't any trees up there.
There are not.
All right, this is Clay Kaysen. Clay did, unfortunately, take a wrong turn on course number 1. Hated seeing that for him, but that was a DNF, so hopefully he's got a better idea of the course this time, and want to see him be able to get lay down a time for himself.
Which seems very silly until you come and race on a course like this, and then about halfway through, you have no idea where you're supposed to be going.
Well, and when the stock class is different from the cup class, and Hill 1 is different from Hill 2.
Yes.
And it's a long course to begin with, and I mean, on those kind of days, it's you gotta be paying close attention, and pre-running really helps.
Yeah. And then once you get done pre-running, you have to remember which course you're pre-running. Is that course 1 or course 2?
Yeah.
Or is that stock course, or is that the unlimited class?
Plus, once you get in race mode and the adrenaline is pumping, and it's entirely different. And if you've never experienced that, then it's hard to quite understand.
And it would be super hard for somebody like Paul, who does 2 different classes on one day and then comes around and does 1 or possibly 2 classes on the next day. By the end of the weekend, you're like, I don't even know which way I'm going. Like, I just point me in the right direction. So it's not hard to do, I promise you. Like Bree said, Timmy Cameron says it all the time. There's no seat time like race seat time, because when you're in the buggy, there's adrenaline's going. You're trying to make split decisions as fast as you can. You worry about, did I hear a noise? Is something going on with the buggy? But at the same time, you want to push it as hard as you can, but yet still be kind of somewhat in control of it.
Was that the rock that I was going to go around?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's under the buggy?
Yeah, and by the time you think about it, you're already on the next stage.
Was that the tree I was supposed to go left of?
Yeah.
That's the other one. But there it is.
Go.
Clay got himself a time this time around. Glad to see that.
Good times.
$107,082 for Clay.
Again, a good time.
And speaking of Paul, he's on the line.
Got that big full body working.
He's been having some trouble today. Zach was talking about it earlier. Steering. What did he say? He was welding back on
the tabs for the hydraulic steering.
Yeah, just after pre-running this morning.
Yeah.
So he didn't even get get out on the course yet.
Yeah.
Before he started having those problems.
And he's one of those guys that will get out there. Him, and there's several guys I've seen do it, but there's a handful of them that get out and pre-run at full speed. They don't pre-run at like 10%, or they don't practice, kind of just go through the motions. They'll get out and pre-run at full speed. So it's obviously kind of hard on the buggy when you're out there pre-running at full speed, but it's also a great way to get completely dialed in, in which you can set those faster times. So we'll see what happens here.
Oh my gosh, a backflip. Good job. Y'all missed it. Go watch Madman 11. Busting up off the all night. You can show your friends do that stuff. We were here. We got to do it.
All right. Paul's looking like he's got.
Okay.
What was that, Taylor? Copy that. DC is trying to get fixed right now. If he doesn't make it happen, then Paul just wrapped up Hill 2 for us. We'll find out in just a minute.
Okay. .184. That means Wade held on to the lead for Hill 2 with a 90.5. Man. All right, I guess DC is not able to get it back together, so we will be right back with the results from Hill 2.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Eliminate burnt plug wires forever with Excel Ceramic Spark Plug Wires. High-temperature double silicone construction makes them ideal for turbocharged and supercharged engines or any car with headers. Find a set for your application today at excel-ignition.com.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Tell Clyde 10-4. All right, we're back. We have DC that's buckling up, and as we speak right now. Typically, we'll talk about the kind of the rule real quick.
In true DC fashion.
Yes, in true DC fashion. Once the last driver goes on a course, if you're having a malfunction of some type, whether regardless of what it might be, you have about 5 minutes to get to the starting line to run. And usually the old rule of thumb was, as long as we haven't moved to the next course, then you can still run. meaning that if we're running 2 courses, you're whether you had a blowout on the trailer on the way here, or whether you got the buggy here and had an issue. Like we had some guys pre-run this morning, had a buggy, had an issue. As long as you can get to the course, and we'll still let you run. Again, that's kind of more of a gentleman's rule. Clyde said the official time is 5 minutes.
That's the grace period. If you are sitting up there trying to get things back together.
And again, we do that just because everybody drives such a long distance for this. You have so much money and time and fuel and food and friends for helping you work on the buggy back home. So you have so much time and money invested in it. You spend so much time away from it. You hate to come to race and not get to run because of, you couldn't get the buggy put back together regardless of whatever the reason is.
Yeah,
so
we want everyone to have as much of a chance as possible, but also without holding up the rest of the day of racing. So that's 5 minutes after the last driver is kind of the grace period for that. So DC is supposed to be getting buckled in right now.
And I hear a buggy starting up and running, so I'm assuming that's him. And again, he's the kind of guy, he could literally be like, just hammer it back together, come out and set the fastest time of the day. Like, whoa, okay, all right.
Just put some zip ties on there.
Yeah, totally. Come out like, just as long as it stays together. So coming up next, right now, this is our last regular season race of the season. Coming up next in 2 weeks at Mid-America Off-Road Park will be our finals. There's a picture there, Brannick Motorsports, the Mid-America Finals. This is our last race of the season. It will be all day Friday and all day Saturday. And usually there's some fun stuff going on Thursday, and there might be some guys that stay over on Sunday and goof off. So there'll be 3-4 days of action going on.
Well, the drivers' meeting is Thursday night.
Yeah.
So any drivers that are watching on here right now, if you did not know that already, make sure you're there. Thursday night, mandatory drivers meeting at 7 o'clock.
And there's always fun activities going on Thursday, so make sure you don't miss that. And then obviously Saturday night's the awards banquet, which come out and have a good time. It's a lot of fun. They have all kinds of beverages and people getting together. We have a great food. There's a pool. There's usually all kinds of other activities going on. So definitely don't want to miss that. I think I hear DC pulling the line.
Well, and finals is twice as much racing as a normal race weekend.
Yes.
It's 4 hills per class instead of the usual 2. So and we will be live for all of it. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff. There's even going to be mega trucks racing there as well. So not only can you see the UTV and rock bouncers, but you can watch mega truck racing.
Yes. And there's a pool. And the pool. Like, we got bored watching. Let's go play in the pool. Like, I'm excited about the pool.
Matt's like, racing? What?
Yeah, it was so funny.
Pool.
We were in Big Tim Bacon and me. We're in the pool, and he's like, I just kept going, I can't believe we're at an off-road park. I can't believe this.
It does boggle the mind.
It is crazy.
That there can be a lazy river and rock racing.
It is.
In the same venue.
And you can probably sit, like I said, we watched the Barbie Jeep race from the pool deck.
Yeah, it's actually a good view of the short course track.
All right, DC Thompson.
DC, let's see if this thing holds together. Whatever super glue and zip ties they were putting on it in the pits.
Again, I'm not sure what kind of mechanical failure he had. It could have been a fuel pump issue.
Matt.
Yes, Doctor.
Read the last comment posted.
What? No! I thought they said they were going to have the heated pool.
I was going to say, honestly, who's going to go in a pool in October anyway?
Well, I think Jason said it was going to be heated, so.
It's okay. There'll be plenty of other things to do.
Oh, yeah. I'm usually so busy I don't have time to get in the pool anyway, but it's a good time. Like I said, we were there for the Mid-America Visions event this year. It was an absolute blast. They had concerts every night, bullfighting, motorcycle stunt show.
Yeah, we're not going to have all that at finals, but man, Visions sure was.
It was crazy.
That was an experience, all right. All right, guys, remember you're watching the RCV Performance SRRS number 3, presented by Spider Off-Road. We are in Dyersburg, Tennessee at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. This is DC Thompson. Man, he is just whipping it around
He is
the
just
track.
slinging that thing around.
And DC is wrapping up Hill 2 for us for the RCV Axle Unlimited Series right now.
See what his time is.
.075 for DC.
Wow.
Are we doing a rundown, Taylor?
All right. Top 3. We'll do a rundown of all of them real quick. This is for the Unlimited Cup Series UTV. For the second course for today. Again, we'll try to get the final times for you here later. Second course, Wade Good came in first place with a 90.623. Tim Cameron came in second place with a 90.848. Again, super, super close. Cash Decoy came in third. Paul Wolf came in fourth. Clint Garrison came in fifth. DC Thompson.
Wade was a 90.5.
A 90.5, sorry. I said there was only a fraction of a second difference between first and second place.
It was tight.
And that's after 90 seconds. That's absolutely insane. Paul Wolf, Clint Garrison, DC Thompson, Clay Kaysen, Adam Kuntz, Christy Hutchins, Jake Christensen, Brandon McReith, and Brandon Davis.
All right, guys, that was your Hill 2, and that does complete our day of racing. We'll be back live for trophies real quick. Give us just a few.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the UTV stock class. Honorable mention coming in 5th place today, Dan Carter. Part of that Rocklife group. Shout out to Rocklife. Thanks for the sunglasses. Coming in 4th place, Cody Kaysen. Where's he at? Is he up here? There we go. There we go. All right, coming in 3rd place today in the stock class in that full-body yellow Can-Am, Paul Wolf.
got to thank everybody for coming out and watching us today. Appreciate everybody. And then I got to thank Can-Am, Raceline Wheels, MRT Tires, HCR Suspension, and Evolution. They all do a really good job in PRP seats. So thank you to all the guys that support me.
All right. Coming in second place today, so he doesn't have to sleep on the couch, Brandon Davis. There you go. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
It did.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's the lucky T-shirt I wore today. I don't know. I have to wear this tomorrow too. So, but no, like Paul was saying, we appreciate everybody coming out. It ended up being a nice afternoon and a fun course. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but we'll see y'all tomorrow rock bouncing. Thank you.
All right, and coming in first place, the newly married Mr. and Mrs. Wade Good.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'd like to thank Chris and Heidi, Can-Am, my new wife, Mom, everybody that comes out. Thank y'all for coming and watching.
All right, give him a hand.
No, I don't.
Yeah. All right. This is UTV Unlimited Cup Series. Coming in then a little bit longer course than what they're used to today. So some of them got a little confused, but it was good times. Had some wrecks, some really rough DNFs. So huge shout out to all those guys that came out and raced today. Coming in fifth place today, honorable mention, Clint Garrison. Literally getting his buggy back together like seconds before the show ended. DC Thompson coming in fourth place today. Coming in third place, Mr. Consistent, Tim Cameron.
Thanks to all the spectators who come out today, and thank the good Lord above for giving us nice weather to race, and maybe we get lucky and the rain will hold off tomorrow, but it ain't looking good for that. But thanks to all the supporters. Everyone helps me out. It means a lot, and get everything ready for tomorrow, and thank you. See you next time.
All right. Coming in second place, must be that wedding time luck with the fastest time on the second course, Mr. Wade Good.
Thanks again to everybody that helps me. Clyde for putting an awesome course. I love the long course. I messed up. It was my fault, but buggy's working, and we're ready for finals.
Good job. And coming in first place today, little Mr. Cash LaCroix.
I lost my trophy, guys.
Oh. I'm used to that one, my bad.
You sure about that? Past two races.
You got somebody to thank?
Yeah, I do. So I'd like to thank good Lord, my dad, and my Papa Randy. We got that thing dismissed. The motor was out of it the other day, so we got it together and drove out last night. Yesterday, I guess.
I do it every weekend, dude.
Yeah, so the motor was completely out of it yesterday.
It's
so
every weekend thing. Don't act like that's something.
Dude, be quiet. so we got the motor in. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, everybody who helps out, Clyde and everybody for putting it on. Thanks, guys. That was professional.
All right, give him a round of applause. Good job, guys. Again, tomorrow we have the UTV Bounty Series. We also have the Big Bouncers tomorrow. We're going to have a couple long courses. You're not going to want to miss that. Drivers' meetings usually around 9. We'll start kicking everything off around 10, so you're not going to miss that tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow.